Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in to this tip video. My name's Sue Jacobs. I am the owner of Personal Style Wardrobe and Image Consulting, and I am an enthusiastic shopper for my clients. I am happy that you have tuned in, and whether you're watching this live or you are catching the replay or you're catching this on YouTube, thank you so much for taking the time and being here. What I'm going to talk about this time is something super relevant in my world, as a image consultant and as a wardrobe consultant, and in my personal life. I love fall because I love to wear boots and booties. My feet are the most comfortable in this choice of footwear. And so I realized that many people love booties, and some of you, like my clients, have boots that you have worn and loved, and you pull them out and you think, oh my goodness. So before you get rid of them, I wanted to offer some tips about what might help get them back into your wardrobe and share with you a couple of new things for this current season if you're a boot person, because if you are, we know when a certain element in fashion is popular, that's the time to add it to your wardrobe. Also, I live outside of London, Ontario, so wherever you are watching this from, I hope you have a really good cobbler in your area or a shoe repair person, because they are like a tailor in your life, in my life. They can save you a ton of time shopping for replacement boots. They can refurbish your boots and make them work again. So I hope if you don't have one that you will check out someone in your neighborhood. Coakley's here is my go-to guy. Gary can do anything. So without any further ado, I have a few samples here. I first want to show you this because I actually love little desert boots. Now, I am sure that some of you have worn them and they may not have looked like this one. So this is definitely a fashion desert boot. But I'm going to tell you as I show you the examples, how long I've had the boot so that you know I don't think everything has to be new in order for it to have a place in your fashion, stylish wardrobe. I don't believe that. This is 6 years old, 7 years old. It isn't lined, so when it gets super cool, I won't wear it. It also is quite slippery on the bottom, on the sole. So this and another boot I actually brought back in from my car because these are on their way to Coakley's Shoe Repair, because what you can do with boots, and I'm sure many of you have them, that are very nice thin leather and they're slippery on the bottom. You can get a little insert here that Gary will attach, your cobbler will attach, that adds the texture that you need to grip the ground so that you don't go flying and land on your butt. Not a good image, and we've all done it. So pull out your desert boot. Probably yours are beige, a little suede. If you want to add them, if they're in good shape, pull them out. If you are a sporty, casual, kind of organic, personal style woman, then wear them if they're in good shape. And you know what you could do? Buy some black laces, buy some dark green laces, change it up a little bit and add some fun and wear those desert boots. This is a little more of a styled boot. I like to wear this with a black opaque leotard and a very fitted skirt, so a skirt to the knee. Okay, so desert boots for the win. Now, I want to show you another boot, and this is what I call a pretty traditional bootie that we mean when we say a low ankle boot. It is almost flat. You can see it's got a bit of a heel. Very casual, solid color. This one is a sage green. The toe is what I like to call a rounded pointy toe, and it's casual, but it can work in your wardrobe as other than just casual because it's all the same color. the hardware isn't contrasting, it's consistent. The only thing that renders this boot somewhat casual is the contrast wooden heel. This boot lands at your ankle. So this is a very versatile bootie. When things are low on the leg, they are versatile, especially if you are a petite woman, which is 5'4" or under, like myself, barely scraping 5'2". I'm just going to say 5'2". Maybe it's closer to 5'1". It's very important that if you can get a low cut option, it will add height, and then you won't be so limited in the clothing choices that you can wear with this. So this works really well with a rolled up jean. It works well with an ankle jean that is very fitted, that stops just just above the neck of the boot. Or if you are a person that wears patterned leggings and you like the big long oversized sweaters and sweatshirts that are out this year, this boot can work in this style of boot can work in many ways for you. Look at the sole, rubber sole, super comfortable. And that's very important for me. That is a fairly new purchase, I will say. It is new, purchased in March of this year. Okay, a little different boot here. Again, good quality leather. I like boots. You know that I'm going to show you that I've had mine for a variety of years. So I do invest in booty footwear. I actually do. And this color, again, is a neutral for my wardrobe. Bit of a higher heel. Some of you don't like a higher heel, but I like the stomp heel because it gives me adequate support. And for me, I like to have the option of being a little bit taller. When I want to just wear flats, I wear an absolutely flat riding boot or a flat ballet flat. So in this case, the shape of the toe of this boot is almond shape. It isn't going to be as elongating for someone who is short, so the heel compensates for the shape of the toe of the boot. If you're wearing the same color, it's not going to matter, but most of us aren't going to be clad head to toe in a tan outfit very often. This is nice in terms of where it hits the ankle. It's a little bit higher than the first one I showed you, but still very versatile. Okay, this boot, third year, going into the third season for this boot. And again, no need to take it to my cobbler, because when you invest in good quality boots, they have that sole cover built in so that you get the grip that you need without losing your poise and losing that image of having it all put together. Okay, this is the most casual boot that I've pulled this evening for purposes of this video. And you can see it's a new buck. And it is pitch black, and it is, as I said, it's casual. This is not my dressy go-to low boot. Again, you will notice that it has quite the probably 2.5 inch stomp heel. I love the heels that this provides casual. I'm more of an organic elemental. I would say casual chic wardrobe is my more authentic style. Now that I'm working from home and mostly remote, this is the go-to style of boot that I will be wearing. And again, it is low in the neck, but you can see the styling detail here. This little blip can be problematic if you're wearing a bootcut jean or a flared pant. Once you wear a cropped flared pant, it's irrelevant. But keep in mind, if you're going to invest in boots, if you do need to add them to your footwear, that this sort of styling detail probably isn't the most versatile. So just bear that in mind. This boot, I'm pretty sure 6 or 7 years old. I'm not going to lie. I will tell you that this boot, and you all will know that you get the driver's heel from wearing your boots in the car. This was wearing on this boot, and I took it in, and also I was wearing the heel out. So Gary Coakley's did put a new heel lift on here for me. He also repaired the heel, and then he restained my wooden heel so that I could wear this boot because I love it. It's super comfortable. Anytime you can do this to your boot, you know that's going to be kind to your foot. So I wasn't parting with it. Your cobbler can make it work for you. Saved me hunting for a new one. And why not wear what you have when you can get it fixed? Okay, so there we go for my casual black bootie. Oh my gosh, this boot is one of my absolute favorite boots. It is a year and a half old. I call it a sock bootie. This is super comfortable. The heel is a little bit lower than the last two I showed you, and the toe is more pointy. It has a short vamp, meaning it's not a long point, but it is pointy, which is good for petite people, short people, or those of you who carry weight in your lower half. The pointy toe will help elongate you, and in so doing, it will help you appear to be a little slimmer than you may like to be. So this, you can see it is perforated suede. The sock detailing here adds the texture that I love in my clothing. And in my wardrobe, not in all of your wardrobes, this is a very versatile, interchangeable color because my wardrobe works with this. Most things I pull out in terms of color, I can wear. Now, the other advantage I believe in a sock boot, because it hugs your ankle very tightly, you can wear a skirt that is more full if that's your style choice. Because you don't want something like this boot that is gaping along with the flowiness of the hemline of the skirt. That will serve to make you look shorter. And we know what happens to a square when we push it down. It exaggerates and we don't want to add width. Okay, so again, sock boot, look for those boots, and the little bit of a point helps you. This is an extremely versatile boot. It will dress down a dressier pant and or skirt or dress. So keep that in mind as well. Now, this is an adorable little boot. Kitten heel, love this boot. And it is getting up there in terms of height of where around my ankle. My ankle bone is probably here. So why does this work for me when I do wear it with a flowy, long pleated skirt? Is because, again, it has the pointy toe and the vamp is longer, which means the part of the toe that's covered, the part of your foot that's covered is longer from the point of the tip of the toe to the top of where your foot starts to go up into your leg. So this will work. That's why it works. And again, a little bit of height, but a lot more pointy. I absolutely love this. This style of boot, again, look at the sole. Very comfortable. The texture on the sole helps grip the pavement. And no, it's not going to help me in ice. I would never do that. But it will help you on some of the polished ceramic floors or shiny wood floors in people's homes. That this type of finish is very much worth its weight in gold. And the pony hair is very camouflaging. It doesn't show the wear as much as some of your nubuck or suede will. So if pattern is your thing and you love it and you are classic in style, adding a cheetah print to your wardrobe would be a great fun thing to do this season. Okay, the last of the low boots I'm going to show you, and this is newer. This is sort of like a Chelsea boot, and I have one of those in the cupboard, but I didn't pull it out. But it's the new modern version. This is new. This is August new. And you can see, again, a little bit twist on the block heel, a little more modern. It's a little bit tapered. And the height of this boot is coming up into the mid-calf. And so my height of person, 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", need to be careful with what I choose to wear with this boot. Beautiful color of the season. This I don't know if I said, I think I said I bought this in August online. And the brand is Jeffrey Campbell. I absolutely love Jeffrey Campbell. His boots are super comfortable. But look at the toe. It's much more square. It is not pointy and it is not almond. The bluntness of the toe is going to make petite, shorter women look shorter. So that's why you need the height here. This boot, again, it was very strategic that I purchased this boot. It's solid brown. The heel is dark chocolate brown, no break in color, so that's going to help offset the squarish toe so that I don't look shorter and I don't look boxier. The key to wearing this type of boot, ladies, and you might like it because it is the current version, is that you need to wear fitted clothing with it. Flowy doesn't work. A flowy skirt does not work at all. Now, if you like cropped wide leg pants and proportionately the top of this boot would fit up under the hemline, that will be fine. That will give you a sleek look. This will look like you're wearing a knee boot. However, for those of you who are, 5'4" under, vertically challenged, you need to be careful with this type of boot. What I would encourage you all to do if you love chocolate brown, this is the color of the season. If you would like to add it to your wardrobe, if you have chestnut brown hair, this should be your first choice in terms of a boot for your wardrobe. Okay, so I want to show you what I have. This boot is a knee boot. So right now, lots of coverage on the over the knee boot, the flat riding boot, which is wonderful. I love them. They are super classic and chic. If you have those boots, pull them out of your closet and give them a look over. If they are in good shape, then you can plan to wear those. But we don't wear them how we used to wear them. We don't wear them pulled on with leggings and a short crop sweater and then your denim jacket. That is going to put you back a few years in terms of fashion style, in terms on the style continuum. However, you can pull them out. If they aren't in good shape and you try them on, they fit you, and you would like to wear them, take them to your cobbler and ask he or she to do what they need to do to repair them so that you don't need to spend money on a new pair. Okay, so and this is the second pair of boots that I did pull out of my car because these are going to Mr. Coakley. I have had this boot, oh my gosh, I don't know how long, maybe 7 or 8 years. I think it is a Stuart Weitzman. Beautiful. So the back of the boot is stretched. This is leather, super comfortable. Why would I get rid of that? And it's a built-in wedge boot. So I get the enjoyment of a bit of height with super, super comfort. I'm thrilled to be wearing this season. What am I going to wear this with? You will see the height of this. I actually roll it down because it rolls down. This is a tall boot, and on me it is over the knee. So that's fine if I'm wearing a knit skirt that's going to be to my knee or a little bit longer that's fitted. I will not be wearing these with jeans tucked in. That's not a good look for this current season for me, in my opinion, especially for my style. But this is great under a dress. And those of you who wear dress pants, traditional dress pants, pull out those dress boots that you have, your riding boots, and give them a go because they will look beautiful regardless of how short or long your pant is when they are in good shape. I just need this, the bottom is a little bit slippy, so I need to make sure that I'm confident wearing these boots again. Okay, last but not least, I don't know how old these boots are, but they are the beautiful, I'm not sure the color isn't the greatest, again, cocoa chocolate brown. It is the Spat boot. I adore it. That is a style detail. Look at the heel. The only reason I can wear this is because it is a wide stomp heel and it gives me a lot of support. And it is chocolate brown. It is a spectacular boot. So when I'm wearing this season with a rust or an olive green sweater dress, this will look totally balanced, very current because sweater dresses and all of the knits that are long to our knee, exaggerated sweatshirts that come down to your knee, that if you are a person who is vertically challenged can wear as a dress, this is how you're going to update these boots is to pair it with something current. So if you have anything like this in your wardrobe and you haven't worn them for a while, pull them out. I must say, I think this boot is probably 8 years old. And, you can tell I've taken good care of it. It has been to the shoe repair person once. And so that is my thing. Like your tailor for your clothing wardrobe, you must have a cobbler or a shoe repair person in your your team that works for you. As important as your hairdresser, as important as of course, as your person that does your pedicures and manicures. In my opinion, way more important, because this is how you wear what you have. You repurpose what you have. And if you bought it once, chances are, if you still have it, you like it. So those are the things we need to be pulling out and wearing. I really am happy to see so many people viewing this, because I know that we all are in a situation where we're not going the same places, we aren't being as social. However, research shows that when you take time out of your day to get dressed as if you were going out, to go to your Zoom meeting, to connect with your friends, even though you're not going outside, it does break up your day in terms of your mind thinks you're going to work and you're not just sitting around. It does help your serotonin levels. So let's do it. For those of you who aren't doing it, try it and put on one of your boots. Okay, so I really hope that this inspires you to get into your closet, to do the research. What do you need? I didn't pull out. I'm always on the hunt for navy blue boots. I do have someone looking for me in Toronto because it is a color that is absent, and I don't know why. Navy is such a strong color in my wardrobe and in many of my clients' wardrobes. If you find one, could you please send it my way? Send me a photo. So at any rate, think about this before you spend money on boots. Is it a color that is going to move you forward in your image messaging? Is it a color that you will be able to wear with a lot of your wardrobe, or is it going to be more of a one-off? And think about that carefully. Even if you're buying at a secondhand store, we want to make sure that whatever you are adding to your wardrobe, you love it and you're going to wear it. Ask yourself this. I always say 3 ways it stays. Can you picture in your mind 3 different ways or outfits or versions of your wardrobe that you can wear your potential new boot that's going into your wardrobe? I see a lot of fun things, and that's great. But if you really need a specific item and you are enamored with something that's more sparkly or brilliant, think about that. Hold back. And if you really can't resist, I guess that's up to you. But you build your wardrobe. You build a healthy, functional wardrobe by being intentional, by being cautious, and by pausing before you move forward. So, again, Gary Coakley in London, Ontario, I can't thank this guy enough for what he has done for my clients and for me. Oh, I do want to say this to you. I had a pony hair pair of pumps. They were gray and black and cream. I loved them, but I needed a dark green pair for one of the events that I was hosting, and it was a big event, and I wanted to wear my brand colors, which are blue, green, and cream. I took them and I said, you're probably not going to be able to do much with this, but here's what I would like. Oh my goodness. He said, I'm going to do what I can. When I got my shoe back, they were a dark green, so think forest green, sort of a textured leather pump. So don't underestimate what your shoe person or cobbler can do for you. Maybe that's the solution to finding a navy blue boot that I love. I'm going to ponder that. Okay. If you would like more of this kind of information and you don't receive my newsletter, please check out my website, personalstyleconsulting.com, and sign up for my newsletter. My next newsletter will be in your inbox on November the 6th. And at that time, also on my website, I will have a new download for you. And it's all about how to up your look for less than $100. My tips, of course. And I am really trying to build my Instagram presence. If you would love to follow me there, I would love for that to happen. And it is, my account is personal underscore style underscore consulting. I would appreciate, there's lots of places to connect. So thank you so much for spending your time with me right now. I hope that all of these boots and booties and desert boots and over the knee boots and riding boots and Chelsea boots will help you think about your boots more and definitely enjoy wearing them. Until next time, stay safe.